What up, y'all? Welcome to Double D's Barbecue. I'm out here. I'm about to cut some wood. Got some on the floor. I got a lot more, but I'm gonna cook on my brazos today. I'm cooking 2 briskets for a friend that has breast cancer. We did a raffle and raised some money, around like $900. And now I gotta cook the briskets for the people that won the raffle. So that's what I'm about to do. It's like 8 o'clock, so I'm just gonna cut the wood and then just chill till like 11 at night. That's when I'll put the briskets on, because they want the briskets around 1 in the afternoon, so that's fine with me. So if y'all can say a prayer for my friend Priscilla, we'd really appreciate it. So y'all stay tuned.
Sometimes I'm right and I can be wrong. All my beliefs are in my song. The butcher, the banker, the drummer, and then makes no difference what group I'm in. I am everyday people.
There is a blue one who can't accept the green one, for living with the fat one, trying to be a skinny one, indifferent.
All right, y'all. So fire management is gonna start off with the size of wood you're using. If you're using a big old piece of wood on a smaller pit, you're gonna get high temps and then low drops. So you got to make sure you're using the right size for the right pit. I would cut these smaller so it would go in there instead of having to do like that, but I don't have a type of saw, so I just have to deal with it. I'll have them thinner than usual. And if you can control your temp by the amount of wood you're putting inside your smoker, then that's the best way, instead of messing with the vents and all that. I usually like to keep the vents open. This be closed maybe like that, but I never shut it because I want oxygen flowing in there as much as possible. And I'm controlling the fire again with the amount of wood I'm putting in here, and that's the best way. Now, as far as the temperatures, I usually want to use a 240 to 250 in a small pit like this. That works best for me. It might be different for you. All right, guys, so I got them on here. I'm keeping it away from like too far from here because I noticed that it gets real hot. So, and I actually like cooking them like this. I know the one time I cooked them like this, they came out pretty good. So later on in the cook, I might switch them depending on how it's looking. And then I'll put foil in the front of the tips or whatever, and maybe in the back if it's starting to get real crispy or whatever. But they're looking good. Got my water pan, got my Thermal Pro, and let's get these boys cooking. I'll see them in about 3 hours, see how they're looking. So someone had asked if I can do a fire management video and on my brazos, and I'm gonna give the best tips that I can as far as, you know, how I do it. But the best advice I can give you is go check out the Mad Scientist. He has great videos with the brazos, and he actually did one on fire management just recently. Try to look at Aaron Franklin videos. I bought his masterclass. I never regret that. It was a good investment. He teaches a lot of basic stuff and just a lot of wisdom right there. There's a lot of good YouTubers. Find which one you like. The person that has a style barbecue that you like, because everything is subjective when it comes to barbecue, and there's really not one way to do it. There's many ways. And so that's what I would recommend that you would do. But as far as advice about fire management is, like I said, make sure you get the right size wood for the right size pit. And then another thing is be ready to sit down. That's what I'm doing. Sit down and you babysit that fire. And if you're always away from the fire, then your fire is fluctuating so much. And so, you know, your barbecue, the meat might taste different, not as good. It might take longer because the temp is dropping a lot. So just be ready to sit down and just play with fire. That's the best thing I can recommend. Okay, y'all, it's about 3 hours in. I'm gonna check them out. I got a friend coming over, so we about to drink. Don't do that. Anyways, they're looking pretty nice. Pretty happy with it. It looks even, pretty even. I don't see anything too burnt, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you get like burnt here and there. I'm gonna spritz them off a little bit. So what I was told was, since this is the fat side up, to don't worry about spraying right here. Worry if you do spray anything, the meat part, which is going to be the edges, like around the corners, and to leave the fat up, that part alone. So that's what I'm going to do. Now, if you have a different method or whatever that you like, go with it. Okay. Get that part right there, and then like the back piece over here, always it gets kind of hot around there, and then just like the burnt ends part. That's about it though. I don't really try not to do it too much. Like this guy said on one of my videos, and it's true too, you gotta be careful. You could knock out some bark if you do it too hard or whatever. So let me see, how does that look? Okay, so what I am gonna do is I'm gonna put this one over here and this one over here, just so it can get a little bit even. But no, they're looking pretty good, and you know what? Just for the hell of it, let's see where it's at. We'll go 152, 3. That's pretty good. So I mean, they don't really got long before I wrap it. So just to let you know, this is a select brisket. This is a choice. I'm not doing a test or whatever. These were donated, and that's how they are. So with this one, I might wrap it in foil because it doesn't have as much fat in between. So you got to be careful with these. So I don't know. It's going to be a judgment call. I might wrap it in foil, and I might wrap this for sure. This one in brisket. I mean in butcher paper. But we'll have to see as we go. So I'm going to show y'all them and when I start to wrap them. All right. Other than that, I'm going to check every hour now and just be careful and take it slow.
Man, I was going to tell you.
What's up, y'all? I put these tips right here so I didn't burn the ends. You don't really have to do it, but to me, I feel like it does help a lot. I got my boy here with me, the Rusted Goose. I'm putting a picture right there on that corner so y'all can see his artwork. He's from Pearland, Texas. Y'all check him out. He's a real good craftsman, and I'm pretty sure y'all would enjoy some of his stuff inside your homes. We're gonna be back whenever I wrap the briskets, y'all. All right, y'all. So after hours and hours of smoking, I am done with the brisket. Sorry I didn't get the wrapping on film. I was drinking with a buddy and I kind of got carried away. So they got done around 7 in the morning, and so it's been about I let them rest outside on the counter for about an hour, 40 minutes, and then I put them in my Cambro. It's been in the Cambro for at least 6 hours already. Look at all that. So this is the choice brisket. Good. Can you see that? I see. Look at that. I can tell this is a beauty right here, y'all. And it's very important to rest these briskets. You don't have to do it for like 6 hours. I just did it because they were done early, and I had to wait till the people got here. So I'm gonna start off cutting it right here, and the first slice can always tell you how it's gonna be. Now I'm not gonna do anything fancy. I'm just gonna cut straight. It's usually against the grain anyways. Now it's not perfectly against the grain when you cut like this, but it's the same. So, and you want pretty slices for your the people that's eating the brisket or buying it or whatever. So there's 2 ways I usually do it. It's usually cut them in regular slices like this, but if I'm having a big party, what I'll do is I'll cut them like this, and then I'll slice them down the middle to make sure that that a lot of people at the party are getting slices and not like a whole slice, so you don't got someone hogging the whole thing. Okay, so I'm gonna get halfway through. As you know, I'll do one more slice. Let me see there. That's good. Yeah, I can do one more. One more is gonna be for the flat end, and then let me see. I'm gonna fill. So whenever you're cooking your brisket, is it right here? Whenever you're cooking your brisket, you know what? I don't feel it, so I'm not gonna worry about it. this is usually where like the burnt ends. So you're gonna turn it. It's a pretty slice right there. I'll keep it that for the people. Now these slices are gonna be a little bit thicker. Just slowly slice through like that. Slowly let the knife do the work. These people are very good people. They just spent about $100 on donations for my friend Priscilla, and so I just wanted to make sure this came out good. Honor people that, you know, support in a time of need. So that's how the fatty slices is. If you want to take a look, pops. All right, and this is gonna be the lean slice right here. Okay, y'all. So thank y'all for joining. Oh, and another thing too. Let me see, get a glimpse of this. If y'all like these hats, y'all check out my man. I'm gonna put his link right here, his Instagram. He sells these. He's a good man. He's about the barbecue life. And anyways, if y'all want to support him, go ahead and check him out on Instagram. Thanks for tuning in. Till next time, y'all.